Welcome back guys to a brand new video. Now today we have got even more ARK Survival Ascended news to talk about today. There has been quite a lot of information from Jack, who obviously works at Studio Wildcard, on the Discord, so we're going to be going through all of that information today. It looks like launch could be even closer than we expected. We're also going to be taking a look at the new mode for the game, which is obviously one of the reasons why we got the really awesome raptor photo the other day, the first in-game image, which was amazing. So I hope you guys do enjoy. I want to say a massive thank you for all the support on the channel building up to ASA. You guys have been smashing over 1,000 likes on the videos, and obviously don't forget to be subscribed if you don't want to miss out on all of your launch details as we're getting closer and closer, because every single time ARK release some sort of DLC or something, launch day is one of those times where you just want to be kept up to date with timings of release, and that's what we're going to be doing. So thank you guys for the support, and let's just get in with today's news. Now, who is excited to see what the Carno is going to look like in ARK Survival Ascended? Unfortunately, the one you're looking on your screen right now isn't the one coming to ASA. Hopefully it will look something similar. I thought this one looked really cool, but hopefully we are going to be getting the TLC love we've needed for the Carno for years, like since the beginning of the game. Anyway, let's get in with this. So, something to keep people a little bit more happier and less worried about the launch of ASA on consoles. So there's been rumors going around everywhere saying Dom, like people saying, Dom, is console being delayed? Like, what's going on? Do you think it's going to end up being delayed? And this is because obviously the console build has to go through the certification, which it got submitted on Monday, and a lot of people are worried that what if it fails, but Jack actually gave us the information to say we did some pre-certs to help speed up the process, i.e. we've gone through multiple rounds already, and Jack also went on to say that this is like the final sort of build. They've been through multiple rounds of submitting it in the past already, going through what needs to be changed, and constantly going through these multiple rounds to make sure that when they tell us this information and it goes into cert, that means they've done everything that Sony and Microsoft have told them to. So that's why I'm expecting no delay. That's the biggest thing, and I'm really looking forward to it. Also, something else which was really big to read was someone said, does that mean ASA, the product, is basically release ready? And Jack said, I mean, from our perspective, yes, but they still have their checks to run for compliance/testing and all of that. So there could be something that pops up, but let's hope not. From Wildcard's perspective, they've done everything that they can potentially do now, and now all we do is sit and wait for it to go through certification. It's more than ready on the PC, because obviously Steam's different, so it doesn't need all this certification like the consoles. But if we get the go ahead from there, we could be seeing ASA a lot faster. I've said to you guys that what I expect the plan is going to be is this Friday we will, in the community crunch, we will get the trailer and the release date. This is this may not happen, but this is where I feel like we are at. And then obviously the week, because they've been so adamant on an end of October release, so I think they'll do all their promo and hype the week before, giving the trailer and everything, because we've been told the trailer's pretty much ready, and then Friday we could potentially see that. So I'm still on track for what I went with my estimate of saying I think the game is going to come out on the 26th or the 27th. Could still come later, we don't know, but we'll see. And then also there's just a little bit of information on what certification is. Certification is the final hurdle before we're able to release the product on Xbox and PlayStation. It's essentially where those platforms test the game and make sure it's compliant/stable, all of that stuff we know. And when you submit a build to the final cert, it is essentially your release candidate. So that's how all of the stuff works. They've got their release candidate ready, they submitted it, and all we need now from Sony and Microsoft, please make this the official one so we can get our hands on ASA. All I want to do is start my day, download the game, and begin my journey with you guys on the island with episode 1. I can't wait for it. It's going to be like going into a whole new world again, and we're going to be having constant episodes. You'll have an episode every single time at the same time every single day, unless there's any delays, but yeah. So, and Jack went on to say, and honestly, usually if there are issues, it typically doesn't relate to gameplay, but how we're making use / failing to make use of some of the platform features, i.e. maybe a particular privacy setting on the console is enabled, but it's not reflecting properly in the title. Little bits like that. These are all little bits that could happen if it doesn't make cert, but you know, it's going to do it. I've got the faith. I've got the faith in Wildcard. And they said, and yet we've played on Xbox and PlayStation, and we've played cross-platform. I'm actually looking forward to this because for a while, I've had a lot of friends that play ARK on PlayStation, and I've never ever played ARK with them. Like, because obviously mainly I'm a PC person now, but whenever I play with like a whole group of my friends, like old school friends, it's always on the Xbox. So it'd be so cool to get people involved in from the PlayStation. And they said the game is tested every single day for multiple hours a day. This is what we're talking about today with some in-depth information from Jat. So someone said, didn't Jat say there was a video mode as well? And Jat said it's not a separate mode. They're both the same thing, but you could use photo mode for the screenshots or clips. And then in here, Jat said, I don't think I answered this, but I can now do so. It is a new feature we have on ASA called photo mode. It has lots of knobs that you can tweak, like the depth of field, the zoom, for etc. Though there's no upscaling or rendering done on these photos. That Raptor is essentially just a print screen and on, in our case, a frame grab of a test recording. How amazing is that, guys? The fact that this ASA mode on the new photo mode, I always thought like ARK 1 had some form of photo mode, but I don't really know. I never really dived into that kind of like things, because my thumbnails were never really made too much in ARK. I'm definitely going to be using it for my new series. I can't wait to test this out. Yeah, that's really cool. I just want to see what it looks like. Give me the gameplay trailer. But definitely it's a new mode for people to be checking out. So also, this was an interesting thing. I don't know how much this is known, but Orion's son, the creator of S+, is the guy who is doing the ASA building and ARK 2 building. We hired him a while back. Now, I did actually kind of know this information a few years ago. I don't know if he was hired then, but I knew that this creator was working very close with ARK Survival Evolved. And then I didn't know they had officially hired him, but I kind of had an idea they would have. That's so cool because, I mean, S+ is the biggest mod there was ever on ARK. It had over 1 million downloads, and active downloads as well. It was insane. So very, very cool. And big shout out to Orion's son, who is part of the ARK. So I just had to pause the recording for a second, so I cut off from whatever I was saying, but it was obviously about how cool it is with the creator of S+. And let's move on to the next bit. Oh wait, was that the last bit? I think it was literally the end of the video and that was the last bit. I thought there was a lot more, but because there was so much that I took from, but just pretty much going through everything. So we're at a stage now where certification is going through. I expect to see a trailer coming very, very soon. I'm hoping it will be this Friday of the community crunch, unless anything goes wrong with certification. From their perspective, everything's all yes, everything's all ready to go ahead. Obviously, everything about certification, cross-platform looks good. And then obviously this new photo mode looks absolutely awesome, and I can't wait to try this out for myself. Anyway, guys, that is pretty much the full video. I actually thought there was so much more than that. I think it's because I stopped the recording on the last bit and thought, right, we're carrying on, and must have confused myself. But much love to everyone. I'm going to be back, obviously, every single day with all your daily news from whatever the devs give us. I can't wait to finally give you guys the trailer on this channel as soon as it comes out. Going to be doing a breakdown on it too, all of that stuff. Give us the release date. We're so close, Wildcard. Leave a like, subscribe, guys, and I'll catch you in my next video very soon. See you guys then.